Is my velocity. There it is. Got it. Here it comes. Goofy colors on the way. Red is away from the radar. So when we see things moving toward and away, that's when we get a sense of, well, what direction is that going and how is it rotating? Right here, coming across I-70, see this little red spot? So there's some of the red here that's actually the color of the warning itself. But these little pixels here are actually looking like this is going away and toward, away and toward. So right there, you've got that counterclockwise rotation that is the likely sign of at least some rotation in the cloud and potentially even on the ground. So watching very closely as this begins to move through. There's a tighter shot of what it looks like. So it's east of 41 right now. Jen, where'd you say we are there? That's 70 at 41. So you can see the very dark clouds happening there, the heavy rain that's coming down, and there's also a little bit of sunshine. So the sun is going to be, well, not really coming from this direction because the sun's out that way, but you're getting a little of that sunshine happening there. But green is toward the radar, red is away. So right there, coming across I-70 is likely to be where you're going to get some of that rotation. So if you are in that area, so you're just north of the Clark County Fairgrounds and south of 40, you're in between 41 and 70, that's the area of most concern right now, and that is where we're seeing that little bit of rotation. It's pretty tight rotation, so it could be a weak funnel happening there, but there you can see that very heavy rain coming down at 70 at 41. So where are we? Here's 41. Here's 70 right here. So we're looking at right there by the Clark County Fairgrounds. That's where some of that is making its way to the east at about 25 miles per hour. So getting into your safe space is the way to go right now in that area, because this is a storm that does appear to have at least a little bit of rotation to it, and it is a storm that we're going to have to watch very closely. Going back to another view here, so we see where that heavy rain is going on. This is a line that stretches all the way from Tremont City, which had some pretty good storms before. There's a new picture. Where is that one? That's 71 at 41. That's the same area. So you see where some of that sunshine is getting through those clouds, but there's also that very heavy rain core that's coming down there as well. So what we're watching is this is the very heavy rain, the tornado warning moving to the east, and that rotation right here just south of 70 coming over to the east. Now, a severe thunderstorm warning is also included with that does cover just a little bit of Madison County. You can see near South Solon, you're included in that as all of this system moves to the east. Yellow Springs is covered by that thunderstorm warning as well because of the very heavy rain, but booming lightning, thunder, all happening that way. And again, moving toward Madison County at about 25 miles per hour. 71 at 41, there's that rain coming down. The cameras are really helpful. These are the ODOT cameras that are out there on the roads. They're scattered all over the place, and they're a really good way to actually see what's coming in. There's a different view at the same location of 70 at 41. So we're watching this very strong line of thunderstorms coming in. See this white all the way through here? Besides the lightning strikes, the white area here is a likely hail core. You're probably getting some sizable hail from Springfield on up into Tremont City, and that is marching toward Madison County as well. All of this part of that warm, humid air that is just keeping everything very unstable. it's one of those things that we see this happen a lot in the summertime, where these kinds of storms are able to develop almost independently. Tonight, we've got a front out there that's helping the process. But in a lot of cases, this is just warm, humid air that wants to rise. It seems counterintuitive, but air that holds moisture is actually less dense than dry air. So it is actually theoretically true that a baseball hit during a humid day would actually travel farther than one